Welcome everyone to episode 8. We made it on time today. That's great. We made it on time. It ain't midnight yet, and I'm doing this third day in a row. I must be honest. It's been tough mentally. Keeping up with the plan, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep up with it. We're gonna do this till 2020. Every day, baby. Let's go. It's been on my mind. I've been thinking a lot about the difference between habit building and skill acquisition. For some reason, I was convinced my whole life that this is a similar thing, or essentially the same thing. And I've just been realizing that that's not the case at all. Habit building and skill acquisition are miles away from each other. Learning a new skill is one thing, and then building a cycle of repetition and discipline and building a habit is different. So one piece of advice that I can give you guys is to know the distinction between the two, and not expect the excitement, I guess, that comes with learning a new skill, when you're trying to build a new habit. You know what I mean? Because essentially learning a new skill is fun, and building a habit is not, and only repetition can get you somewhere. You gotta repeat, and you gotta know how to face this uncertainty throughout this process of repetition. And that's how you shape a voice in any art form that you do. You know what I mean? We're just shapers. All we're doing is shaping voices. And we can shape multiple of those. They can all be authentic. This is the paradox, I think, also, that they can all be authentic, but they can be different. And it's okay to have multiple voices. Society expects us to have one, and we're obsessed with that idea of making it be singular. But that's not the nature of human beings, so we should pursue this multiplicity, I think, to find equilibrium. I mean, this is ridiculous if you think about it. The narrative is trying to force us to have roles, right? Be this or be that, and that's it. And that's the way it's been, and that's the way it still is for some people, for the majority of us, I think. And I think we got to break that narrative. You can be multiple things, and you can be, you can have multiple voices, but you got to shape those. That's where the difficulty arises. Because the thing is, it takes hours to shape one. It takes hours to shape a voice. But what is that about hours and the way we treat time, right? We like to tell ourselves, I'm going to start doing this at 3 p.m. Why not just start doing it, right? Because then when 3 p.m. rolls around and it's 3:05, you think it's too late to do it, so you push it back. And that's all of us. So try not to think like that. Take a look at The Persistence of Memory by Dali, and remember that time is relevant, or maybe it doesn't even exist, and so stop relying on it as much. We need it so that we can build human relationships, essentially. We need time for meetings. For personal development, we do not need to care about time. For personal development, we need to act, and act is all we have to do. So go out there and act, goddammit.